what's your best advice? What few things would you tell young mothers as they start this journey?
Well, thinking about that, I remember literally wrangling 4 little boys, and all under the age of 6, and some well-meaning, sweet little old ladies coming up to me and saying, "Oh, honey, enjoy this time. It goes by so quickly." Mm-hmm. And me thinking, okay, then why don't you help me here? I'm having a hard time. So I'm not going to say that to the young mothers. Just enjoy the time. Yeah. I will say enjoy the journey, sure, but it is rough. But so my real advice would be to continue to nourish your relationship with your husband. Because yes, 38 years ago, I became a mother, but for the last 10 or 15 years, I've been just a wife at home with my husband, and it's back to us again. And if we hadn't nurtured our relationship throughout that rough time, it would not be fun now.
Yeah. What sort of things to nurture the relationship? What sort of things did you do? Because that's a great point, and something that Whitney and I are living through is you do forget that you're married. You do forget that you're not just roommates raising kids.
Right.
It's a marriage. And so what practical things did you guys do, or what practical things would you tell young mothers?
Well, of course, date your husband. Y'all need to plan dates. And I know sometimes it's hard to find a babysitter. Sometimes it's hard to pay a babysitter. But switch off with your friends. If you have to keep 6 kids one night all at one time so somebody else can go out, that's great. Do that, and then they'll turnabout's fair play. But figure out a way that you and your spouse can spend some time together, and maybe even make a kid-free zone where you're not talking about the kids for just at least a little while.
Yep.
I know it's a big part of your life, and it's a lot of what you think about all the time, but it's also, you need to focus on your relationship.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And then we took weekends away sometimes. We would farm you kids out to different families and have different ones take you to soccer and football and all. And Brian and I would just get out of town for a couple of days. Wow. And that was helpful.